Good morning, everybody. I'd like to introduce Nathalie Oestman from Curve. Nathalie, do you want to just give everyone a heads up with your title and what your job is?
Sure. My name's Nathalie Oestman. I'm Chief Operating Officer at Curve. Curve is a financial platform where you can manage all your finances and do your best to see, spend, send, and save as you want. It puts everything in your control.
That's a really good slogan. I like that. It rolls off the tongue. Right?
Yes, exactly.
And so how long has Curve been established now?
Curve's been around for about 4.5 years, maybe even 5. And yes, so it's been around for quite a while. We have over 1.3 million customers now, so that's very exciting. And we are available in the UK and Europe. Looking forward to an expansion in the US later this year.
Brilliant. That sounds exciting. And how have you found kind of the whole COVID-19 struggle? How's that been for you?
It hasn't been a struggle for us. We transitioned to home working. We were an office-based, we have 2 offices in the UK, one in London and one in Bristol. So we tended to go to the office. That was our culture. So we transitioned to going home. And I have to say, we've never been so productive. After an initial settling in period and lots of Google Hangout meetings, we've really gotten into our stride. And as you know, there's been lots going on and lots of product changes for us and improvements that we've been making over the past few months. So it's been actually quite good.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And so we're here at Payments360. So I guess, what do you see as the key trends coming up in payments at the moment?
I think right now there's no better time to be in a fintech environment because there are so many changes out in the payments landscape, really. Consumers are really changing their behaviors, right? We're seeing more digital payments, contactless payments like never before. That has been accelerated by COVID-19. I think digital has been a really big push. So all of a sudden, mobile apps are really coming into their own as people can't go to branches or shops and do things as they normally did. And so I think for all of us who are driving innovation, we are finding lots of pockets where we can really improve an experience for customers through the mobile apps and digital experiences that we can provide. So that's been really good.
Is there anyone that you're, other than yourselves, of course, that you kind of really see as innovators at the moment?
There's just so many. I mean, most of, the EPA's members are driving innovation in so many different ways. We have lots of different partners that we work with. I have, I don't call them competitors, but fellow, because we don't have any competitors, but a fellow fintechs in the space that are doing really unique and different things. So I just see this as a very exciting space, and there's so many winners in all of this. So I'm very excited for what the future can bring.
And what about this kind of virtual world of, exhibitions such as this? I mean, is this something that you are happy to kind of go forward with?
No, I miss people. I miss people. Yes, this is a good substitute for, we've been doing a lot of Zooms. We keep our cameras on so we see one another. Google Hangouts actually, but so we keep our cameras on, but we really miss being together, and we are looking forward for a safe return to the office, a safe return to what we know and love is a vibrant London and Bristol offices where we can see each other. And we've had so many successes recently, and it's just not the same thing to celebrate on Zoom.
Cakes in the office.
I'm looking forward to being back to normal.
You mentioned expansion into America as well. How do you see that going at the moment?
Well, we're on track, and we're working through our plans. So that's been very exciting. We also have, we've been working on a credit product, a buy now, pay later facility, so installments. And we've already fast-tracked a beta that we're doing with our internal employees, which is going quite well. And we think we will have something out in a very short time for other beta users to try out. So again, you know, we continue to work on those big projects, those big expansions that we know will make a difference for Curve. COVID-19 hasn't changed anything in terms of our plans. If anything, it's accelerated what we want to do.
We've been kind of pushed on this course now, haven't we? So we've got to get in gear and just go forwards.
Yes.
Which kind of brings me on to my final question, really, in terms of 2021, because, you know, we're already past halfway through the year, we're barreling towards the end of it. So what do you think is going to, well, the world of fintech is going to look like next year, I guess?
We see that there's still quite a healthy investment appetite, and most of the fintechs are reliant on those investments in order to grow. So I do, I'm always very happy when someone's getting more money, because it makes me understand that VCs are still very interested in investing in what we're doing. So I do think that when we come out of this, you know, in 2021, I expect that we will get back to some normalcy, I hope. You can't say for sure, but I expect that we will really see an upswing in what we're able to do, because imagine what we've been doing in a virtual environment, and when we can come back together, I think we'll be even stronger.
Brilliant. Well, thank you ever so much for talking to me, and hopefully speak to you soon.
Thank you very much for making the time.